to the Back in Time channel. Trey Songz is back in the headlines again, and you guessed it, it's not for his music, but it's for another allegation. TMZ is reporting that the R&B singer is being looked into by NY Police Department after a woman claimed she was attacked and bruised by Trey at a bowling alley. Now, this happened last month in October, and it also was filed in that same month, and it just so happens that the lady works at the bowling alley. The victim filed the report saying that he punched her in the face repeatedly, and then while he was in the bowling alley with her in the bathroom, he dragged her by her hair, and she was taken to the hospital, and she had visible minor injuries. Now, because this is an active and open case, because of the woman being able to identify Songz, the cops are looking into questioning him about the alleged incident. Now, this isn't a good look for Trey Songz, because at this point we recognize him more for, these allegations that he always have brought up against him than his music. And you got to think about the next generation that's coming up. Artists of old, or certain artists who have been in the game for a certain amount of time, they get to gain new fans. And most of them, or a lot of them, aren't able to be in a position where they can constantly put out new music. So to gain new fans over the years, especially now, that's a great thing. Especially if they want to come back and they want to try and tour. Well, with Trey Songz, this incident with him is the fact that I don't even think he even has put out any music in quite a while, because of the fact that he's dealing with all of these allegations. Now, his past allegations that was brought up with him, the recent one, the last one, was just, dropped due to statutes of limitation. But that doesn't take away the fact that the constant thing is being brought about him all the time. And my question to this is why every time Trey is being accused of something, it's always a situation where he is alone with the victim. Like, he's always caught somewhere. Like, if he's not in a bedroom, he's in a hallway, or in this case, the bathroom. Like, why would you be in the restroom with a worker at a bowling alley? Now, granted, they're both adults, everybody's grown, but at the same time, you are somebody who's of, a certain celebrity status. You have a high profile, you're a profile artist. So for you to be anywhere alone, especially as a male, with I don't care if it's a fan or anything that can put you in a position where it's not beneficial for you, is dangerous. And I think a lot of these celebrities don't move smart or think about that. They just so used to women throwing themselves at them, or, getting so much love from the fans, that it's hard to fathom that you're going to be said no to or refused to. Now, I am, in my opinion, I do feel like there's some truth to all of these allegations. To me, it's no different from the R. Kelly situation, which that is a long story that I'm not even willing to tell right now. But I do believe that there's a little truth to what is being said about Trey, because this is not the first time that he has been accused of getting physical with an alleged victim. And also, we have actually seen this before. Like, I can remember a few years back when he was on stage and he had some type of tantrum at a show, and he was just really trashing the set of the stage. So all I'm saying is, I think Trey needs to move a little bit more smarter. I'm not saying that the alleged victim was being alleged is not true, because I don't know, I wasn't there. And at the same time, I believe where there's smoke, there's fire. And that's all I'm going to say. So moving forward, he needs to have security or somebody else with him at all times. I know these celebrities roll with an entourage, but unless you are really familiar with that person that you want to have something with, or you want to do something with, just stay clear of just random chicks. I mean, it's just that simple. You got to move a little bit more smarter. best of luck to him with this, because this is just one of the many that he's been battling over the course of these several years. Next thing I want to talk about is Chris Brown and whether he's being counseled or not. Well, apparently Chris Brown isn't counseled, but he is to the AMA, because they had booked him to do a tribute to MJ, and according to the R&B star, he had been practicing all week, gearing up for the upcoming show, when out of nowhere he was notified that they pulled the plug on his performance. Now, he was supposed to perform at MJ's 40th best-selling album anniversary, Thriller, and it was supposed to be a tribute. And we all know that when it comes down to MJ tributes, Chris Brown is the go-to guy. He's the one that can get it done. He has the skills. He has the vocals. He has the moves. He has it all. And in this line of performance, he was supposed to do songs like Beat It, Billie Jean, Wanna Be Starting Something, and of course Thriller. So Chris took to the public on IG with the following caption. He said, "You serious? Would have been an AMA performance, but they canceled me for reasons unknown." Now, fans didn't take too well to this about the news when they heard this, because they did flood the AMA's comments and demanded an explanation why Chris was canceled so abruptly and just at the last minute. They also even threatened to boycott viewing it as well. Now, I don't know how big of an audience the AMA has as far as the black community goes, but a lot of people tune in to watch stuff that has to do with MJ and Chris Brown and stuff like that. And also, celebrities didn't take too well to hearing those news. Check out some of what Boosie, Tank, and Jermaine Dupri had to say.
Dear AMAs, good morning. We want to know why. We want to know. We need a reason. You hire our brother Chris Brown. You send him through rehearsals. He's creating one of the most epic performances ever. And then you cancel him. You pull the rug out from under him and all the hard-working people around him. We want to know why. We do. You hired him. You told him to get ready, prepare. It is time. And then you cancel him. We want to know why.
Yo, if the American Music Awards canceled the Chris Brown performance, then that means they canceled the 40th anniversary of Thriller, which means they canceled the Michael Jackson tribute. Black music, we in trouble.
Now, I'm not sure why they would just cancel up on Chris Brown out of the blue, but that just goes to show you, no matter how long you've been in the industry, how much of a legend or how great your status might be, that just shows the lack of respect, because for Chris Brown to be in the music industry as long as he has been, and not even the respect of giving an explanation why, after you booked me, after we agreed and we made the business agreement, you can't even respect me enough to give me an explanation why. It just goes to show how these celebrities and these musicians are really treated in the music industry. And so the big question for me is I want to know, if Chris Brown is not doing an MJ tribute, who's going to be in Chris Brown's slot? And is there even going to be an MJ tribute, just like Jermaine was saying? So I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll see when the AMA comes on or airs or whatever. Leave your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe here with us at Back in Time. But until next time,
this is a good time. Get the stepping. This is a good time. Get the stepping. Step